Hey, what's going on YouTube, and welcome to my channel update for May 11th, 2017. Now, generally speaking, this video series is probably the least viewed of all my videos, so it's mostly my active subscribers, but I also noticed in the last few months there's been, over 100 subscribers. So I thought to start, for those of you that do take the time to watch this, is give you an expectation on what to expect until the next channel update. Now, what I mean by that is I intend to make weekly videos at a minimum, but life and work happens. Some months are busier than others, and lately it's been one of those months. Now, no matter what, I always try to respond to any comments, messages as quickly as I can. The most I've been behind was about 6 days. There's been some messages I received and it took me 6 days to respond, but I try to respond a lot quicker than that. It just depends on what I have going on week by week. But as far as the actual video content, to try to increase the amount of videos when I am really busy and hard to find time, I picked up this Alienware 17R4 laptop to do video editing, and I did do a video review on that. And as a matter of fact, this video is 100% recorded and edited on this laptop. So I'm using the built-in webcam for this. So I'm not sure how often I'm actually going to use this webcam for recording, but at least when I get the recordings, I can put them on the laptop, and then as I get time, even if it's short amounts, I can at least work on edits, because that usually takes much longer than the actual recording. And also, just for the type of videos, I have three main categories I would call of audiences for my channel. One is collaboration, so all the Cisco related videos with voice. Technology, so whether it be routing, switching, ESXi, PC, things like that, and gaming. So what I do is, if you haven't seen it, is I do have playlists, because I have some people that are just into the collaboration only, some that are into the technology, some that are just into the gaming, or a little bit of both. So just as a reminder, I do have, for every video, I associate it with a playlist, so you can always reference the playlist to see for those specific topics or content, they'll be in the associated playlist for easy reference. Now again, if you're taking the time to watch this video, I was just going to mention I do have a collaboration giveaway that's going to be coming soon. In November of 2016, I turned on monetization just to see if any revenue generated could be reinvested into the channel, particularly helping with my electrical expenses, keeping the servers running 24/7. Well, the actual payout is you need a ton of views to actually have anything consistent. But now here we are in May of 2017, and I have two milestones. Number one, I reached over 2,000 subscribers. For me, I enjoy making the videos, I enjoy collaborating with and talking with other people, so I don't feel like soliciting, saying, oh, subscribe or like this or thumbs up, thumbs down, smash this like button or that, just because I do this as a hobby and I like sharing what I learn with you and likewise learning from you. And pretty much every other video I see on YouTube, they're always reminding me to subscribe and like this and that. So I figured I don't need to. I mean, if you like it, cool. If you want to subscribe, cool. But if not, that's okay too. But without any solicitation and going over the 2,000 mark, I also, with the monetization, they have a $100 threshold, which I met this month. Now, supposedly they sent me a pin. Like I said, I've had my channel for 10 years and just now turned on monetization, and apparently they sent me a pin in the mail to verify my address, which I never received, so I have to request a new one. That could take 4 to 6 weeks, because then once they get that, then they can direct deposit your earnings. But what I was going to do with that money is use that for shipping. So I've got a Dell 1950 server, 32 gigs of RAM. I'm going to put Call Manager, or at least ESXi, with some demo licenses. I don't have any permanent licenses, but I'll have that set up. And then with some phones, I'm still putting some packages together. And I'll make an official announcement video for that. But like I say, for those of you that actually watch these channel updates, if you know of anyone that would be interested in that, or if you're interested in that, let me know. The requirements are very simple to be eligible, and that is a desire to learn, and ideally somebody that doesn't have their own lab or maybe can't afford it, because this is going to be 100% free, and I just want it to go to someone that will be able to use it. I guess the only requirement would be is maybe 6 months later, just give me a progress report. How are your studies doing? If you're doing CCNA voice or whatever and you're going to use it for that, I'd like to hear how your progress is going. But that's pretty much it. That's the only requirements for it. And I'll, like I say, when I get that put together, I will have a video with all the details on that. And so the previous to-do and projected videos, just to kind of give you some feedback on that. As far as this UCM stuff, I kind of made a lot more work for myself because I decided to integrate the dCloud with my existing environment, which on paper sounded like a good idea, but I actually ended up making a lot more work for myself, and it kind of messed some other things up, and it wasn't as immersive and smooth as I thought it would be. It's more, you're better off doing that just on your home network if you're using hardware-based VPNs. So I kind of scrapped that, and I've been changing the architecture a little bit just to better prep, so that's kind of taken away from some of the time to make some of these other videos, but of course that's what I'm going to be working on. And for the MRA VCS Expressway, I still, the little bit of time that I've had to work on it and everything I've researched, I can't figure out why it's saying can't contact the server once you're actually connected. It prompts you for the username and password. So I think I'm gonna go to the Cisco forums, because everything looks and is pretty much functioning 100% except for that one login issue, and that's because I'm using an internal and external domain. Got the Jabber configs, custom configs set up right, at least I think I do. When I use the .local, it's redirecting to the .info, the public domain, no problem, no certificate issues. Tunnel works, troubleshooting shows authentication's fine. The troubleshooter logs don't show any issues, but yet saying server can't be connected. And that is still my only holdup as far as making the VCS videos, and I know many of you have been requesting that, so I apologize it's taken so long. I could start it with what I have, but I want to have a fully functional, I need to understand myself right now what this problem is, because that's going to bug me. Because the whole thing with doing this, you need to understand how it works, and I try to put some theory in as we go through it sometimes, so apparently I'm missing something. So as soon as I understand what that is and get that working, then I will make the video so it can be as informative as possible. And then I've had some in the technology and gaming. I've had some follow-up requests from my Alienware review where they wanted me to get some temps after playing certain games, and I was actually doing a lot of that stuff anyway, so you might see some videos of that. And also was playing with some Titan XPs with SLI with a dedicated Titan X for a physics engine. We have some unboxing. A buddy of mine actually purchased those, and he's got a beast machine, and so we thought that might be, if we get some time, might make a video on that. And then also I've been using the Linksys Velop because I have a very boxy floor plan, so there's walls, even concrete walls, and it's not huge, it's like 1,500 square feet, but it's very difficult to get a good wireless signal, reliable wireless signal into the bedroom. And this is the first product I've used that actually seems to work. It uses some pretty cool technology that I was thinking I'd make a video on that. I'm still going to test it out a little more, make sure everything's still working, but yeah, I'll probably put a review here soon about that as well. So again, I just want to thank everyone for watching this and support to the channel. I did add a donation link on the VoIPtech.info page for the lab stuff. Obviously you don't have to do that, and sometimes I have some Amazon affiliate links, if you want to browse around with that, just because the AdSense obviously doesn't work. But now that since November 2016, so it took about 7 months to get my first $100, but like I say, I'm going to be using that $100 to cover the shipping cost for the servers and phones for my collaboration giveaway to reinvest in the channel. So anything else helps me at a minimum keep the electricity on for the servers, and my dedicated internet DSL to provide the freelab. So, and as always, I will continue to do my best to respond to questions, comments as soon as I can, and if I don't respond right away, please don't take offense. It's just because I'm really busy. I literally have hundreds of emails a day just for my normal work, let alone my personal, so I will do my best. And if you have any questions or suggestions as well, please let me know. So with that, just want to say thanks again to all the old and new subscribers, and anyone that is viewing or contributing to the channel and comments and helping each other out. I really appreciate that. So I look forward to the upcoming videos, and as always, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.